Although there have been a number of legislative measures taken to improve the condition of women in recent years, Pakistan remains a heavily patriarchal society. Recently, an anti-honor killing bill seeking amendments to the Pakistan Penal Code was moved in the Senate, but lapsed in the National Assembly. I've come to Karachi to meet Maliha Zia, a human rights activist and lawyer who's also authored several studies on violence against women and honor killings in Pakistan. So, what amendments do you think are critical to bring down the number of honor killings in the country?
Previously, it used to be a crime against the state. So the only person who could compromise a case of honor killing was the state. The state would prosecute it, the state would decide. And ever since it's been privatized, it's been left in the hands of the people and the victims and their families. Now, while the law has safeguards where they say that even if a compromise is affected, the judge does not need to accept it. So while there is law, it is not being implemented in its true spirit at this point. There are many, many reported cases which cannot be denied, that where they have given out punishments which are against women, which includes the rape of women, which includes the sale of women, which includes the buying of women, which includes the parading of women naked through the streets. These things do happen and they are recorded and you cannot deny them, no matter how much one person or two people says that it does not happen.
So why is our legal system so ineffective against these jirgas?
People in a village have more faith in their tribal leaders or community leaders because their system, their issue will be resolved immediately. Many of our politicians, many of the landlords, many of the people in power are all part of these jirgas and panchayats. And they sit on them and they mete out punishment. And that is very hard to break because they are in the parliament and they're not going to change the law.
So what are the major roadblocks to passing any amendments to the honor killing bills right now?
Now, the religiosity of laws and trying to change them has been one of the biggest issues. So anytime we try to touch that, everyone goes up in arms. How can you change a religious law? How can you change a religious law? But the fact is that it is a man-made law. We cannot let it go. If we let it go, that means we are failing society. And like I said, if we give one punishment, if we give one strong punishment, even if after all of these years, we catch the people who considered this, who've committed these murders and punish them, it will send a message to any potential murderer, to any existing murderer, that it is not okay and that you will be punished and you will not be given impunity any longer on this.
It's unfortunate that the law buckles under the pressure of culture and violent traditional practices. But it's because of this one small loophole that almost 70% of perpetrators go unpunished. Until there's a serious change in the legislature to uplift the status of women in Pakistan and ensure their safety from this heinous crime, there's a good chance that killings in the name of honor will continue, unabated.